All right, recording has started. Welcome to Tuesday Night Sparks. I'm glad to be out of the hospital to be here with you guys, but you know me, I'd have been there anyhow if I was laid up in a bed. But anyhow, we're super excited that you guys are here. Like this month has been unbelievable. We've already had so many promotions this month. We've already had directors promoting. We've had star directors promoting. We've had star consultants promoting. Superstar I mean, lead. I mean, every single people, all the promotions. I was telling them it's going to take me forever to write them all down tomorrow, but I'm literally going to write them all down. And if it takes me a solid hour to cheer every one of you on, I'm going to do that. So I'm super excited for tomorrow night to be coming live to you guys on our team page about our end of month. And I know Tiffany's going to be doing it too for her team. But it's just, yeah, we are totally blessed. And we have the most rocking teams like you have never seen. We are steadily adding people onto our teams. Tiffany's team is adding people. We're adding people, and we're just blessing all the lives. And nothing makes us any happier to see you guys happy and to see you guys succeed at your dreams. Um, I know Kimberly went live on Scented Shells and checked off on her dream board list, and that just made me in all of my feels. I know she didn't take the sticker off; she just updated it, and that's fine. I love that. But we're just super excited for all of you guys. It just makes our hearts so happy. And tonight we have, if Tiffany wants to introduce her, I'm going to let her introduce her, but we have a guest speaker tonight.
Okay, do you want to do our question first and then we'll do that?
Yep, let's do the question first and then I'll spotlight.
Okay. Question, put
So
it in the
those
chat.
of you that are new, that have not been on a Tuesday Night Sparks, at the very beginning, the first person to ask a question in the chat of us, Tiffany and I will answer your question. So whatever you want to know, ask us and we will be more than happy to tell you. So first question that goes in the chat. Nikki, you're so going to do it. Don't give up. How do you get your, okay, Sammy has one. How do you get your team to engage more? They don't respond to me, LOL.
Okay, you want to go first and then I'll lead into second and then I'll introduce Ashley.
Yes, I can do that. So for me, getting my team to engage more, I have to be present. And I know a lot of people don't have time to do that. I think it is crucial that they see you, that they hear you. And I know you say that they don't respond to you, but even if you're showing up for just the one, that's what you need to do. The consistency of you being there on your team page, sharing with them, shouting them out, cheering with them, and being with them in the hard times, you know, that's what's going to make a difference in your team's relationship. The cultures that you are building now are the ones that you are going to want to make sure that that you want to continue on. So I know all of y'all are like growing your teams, and this is like a super hyper growth period, but the relationship that you're building and the culture that you're building within your teams is the one thing that you need to focus on. The interaction will come. And if you have a positive outline and a positive you know, just spirit about you, that attracts other people. You know, they always say your vibe attracts your tribe, and I believe that 100%. I definitely think it's the way that you act, it's the way that you lead your team, it's the way that you show up, it's the way that you work yourself right along with them that lets them know that you guys are a team and you're functioning as a team. So I think that's very crucial as far as just being there, being consistent, and don't ever stop. Even if just one of them is interacting with you, it'll happen. Trust me.
Can I add something really quickly to that before Tiffany goes?
Yep, absolutely.
One thing that I found was really helpful with getting people interacting was, you know, kind of picking a select few people on your team to try to interact more on the team page. Like, I know that I was having a really hard time getting people to interact. And then I remember having a conversation with Nicole and saying, you know, hey, can you try to interact more? You know, I think I had a conversation with a few other people too, but Yeah, and now our page is as active as Anna's and Michelle's. You know, it's just full of posts and shout outs and everything, and that's exactly what I want the culture of our team to be. So
Tell Dan the man he needs to show his face too. He earned that star director too. I'm so proud of you. All right, I'm gonna hush now and let Tiffany go.
I gotta turn my camera off just so you guys know. So I'm here
Wait,
though.
do the picture before you turn your camera off. Here, let's do the picture right quick. Wait. All right, if you want your face in it, turn your camera on so I can see your pretty faces. Get ready. I'm gonna count to 3. You can turn them back off when you finish. 1, 2, 3. Woo-hoo. Okay, got it.
Okay, so the way that I do interaction is a couple things, kind of piggybacking off of what Kimberly said. If I see like one of my team members doing something really well, I message them and I ask them to share what they're doing on the team page. Because a lot of times they don't think that they're good enough to share, and that's kind of what I found. So if you start like just kind of like follow them all on social media and they'll start posting about their business. And then if you see something that you really like, screenshot it and text it to them and be like, hey, I love this idea. Can you share it on the team page? Or if when I do my shout outs at the beginning of the month for everybody that's active, like everybody knows on my team that are on here, I pull reports every Thursday. And it's different reports every Thursday. But when they're doing something really well, like the PRV, I ask them to share how they got that PRV. And then at the end of the month, I'll do like a 1K shout out. I'm like, hey, like your PRV is rocking. Do you mind sharing some tips on the team page, how you did that? Another way that I really got the interaction up on my team page and having them like respond to me was I started shouting everybody out for every tiny little thing because people love free recognition. So active, when your frontline's active, I have started doing that a couple months ago. And that's really when our team page started taking a turn, is when I started shouting them out. And then my frontline, when I saw that one of their frontlines were doing something and they were getting active, I told my frontline to shout their frontline out for getting active too. So it's all like trickling down. And then I started doing, you guys can tell, I really like Frontline Connection, but I voice text 5 of my downline every single Thursday, and it's part of my reporting checklist. So I just pull reports, and every single week it's different, but it was easy for me to make connections with my frontline because I am very close with my frontline. But I was noticing like I obviously want to build second and third gens because that's how you get a pay raise as star director. So that's where I started focusing on talking to my second and my thirds, because if I had zero relationship with them, they weren't going to trust me to help coach them. So when I see something on that they're doing, I text them and I'm like, hey, like, how's this going? A lot of them I've started adding on Facebook, and I keep up with their social, like what they're doing on their life. And I'm like, hey, like, saw your kid was sick, how's your baby? So I kind of started doing that too, and I started talking to them, and that's kind of how it all started building really well.
And another thing is that I want to point out, it's a team. We have 370 people on our team. Well, as of last hour, y'all change it every friggin' hour. But we had 370 people on our team as of the last hour. But we're a team. I think everybody on here on Scented Shells actually works together. And that's one thing that I really love about our culture, is that we have actually bloomed into the fact where, you know, I can shout out somebody, you know, that's on Nicole's team or Kimberly's team or Anna's team, or, you know, anybody that we have. I'll start naming directors like I down the road, you know, all of our people. It's like it the more you do it, I think the better the relationship becomes with the leaders. You have to start first with your leaders on your team and build that relationship to where everybody is comfortable, everybody works together, and you pull for each other. Like when I was in the hospital, I mean, you guys picked up and you literally ran scented shells and sunshine shells. And I mean, you guys really, you know, picked up where, you know, if one of us falls or if one of us is out, then, you know, the easy thing is, you know, for somebody that's there. And if you have the confidence and your leaders have the confidence that you instill in them, because you started your team, you said yes, and I will say this till my dying day, you started your team. So it's up for you to be able to build that culture that you want. And if you want the culture of everybody helping everybody and, you know, picking people up and shouting people out, then that's the culture you need to start with at the very beginning. And you and your leaders leading the way to do that is nothing going to be but just a trickle down effect. I love every single one of our leaders that we have on our team page. And I mean, I can't say enough about them. It makes me so daggone happy to see everybody getting everything that they really dream of. And I can't be more happier than, you know, than to seeing that when you're reaching your goals and you're promoting and you're getting your PRV and you're hitting that 2000 PRV to get that bonus. It really, I just can't even begin to tell y'all how that makes my heart happy. And I want to continue that for the rest of my life because I'm not giving up on Cincy. So y'all are stuck with me. I just want to let you know. I'm going to fix my body. My heart's good. So y'all got to deal with me a lot longer because my heart's good. And that gallbladder, if that's what's wrong with me, they can take that sucker right on out. I'll be fine. But I'm just saying, y'all got a lot more years to live with Michelle. So that's all I got to say about that. But, all right, go ahead.
Okay. So our guest speaker is Ashley. I'm going to butcher your last name. I know I am. Gomez?
It's Gomez.
Gomez. Okay. I knew I was kind of close. I don't know. Y'all know I stink as pronouncing names. But I'm really pumped with her because she messaged me, and Michelle and I really love you guys taking initiative and wanting to train. I am really proud of her because she messaged me and she was like, hey, I have this really cool topic that I pretty much came up with, and it's what I'm doing with my team and my group. So can I share it? And I was like, heck yeah, duh, you can share it. But Ashley is a rock star. She's not under me, she's under Michelle, but I know that she is a heavy hitter and she leads like fire. And she always has amazing PRV.
She's
and
she's Morgan's team, Down Home
Morgan.
Sense.
Yeah, so she's under Morgan, and but she's literally y'all, she's the sweetest soul, and she's gonna train with her heart. So I'm really excited to listen to her, and I'm really excited to hear what she had to say and how I can implement it in my own business. So take it away, Ashley.
Okay, guys, so be easy on me. I'm really nervous, and this is my first time doing a training, but I kind of wanted to start off. The first thing I wanted to do was I set my goals. I'm a goal getter. So that's one thing that keeps me motivated is my goals. So I literally have a page that I printed off, I think it's Pinterest. And I printed it off of Pinterest, and it just says goals for the month at the top of it. It's kind of faded out because when I printed it, my ink was low, but it has your PRV, your TWV, and your GWV that you want to get for the month. And that has, so it has your teamies. And then there's some of these things on here, I don't really know what they are, so I'm just going to skip those because it says total FL and then AFL. So I don't know if you guys know what that is or not.
All right.
Total frontline and active frontline.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys. So, and then there's promotion. So I had my heart set on getting promoted to star director or star consultant this month, and I hit it. So that was my promotion goal. And there was a spot for that. And then training and coaching, there's a spot for it, and self-care. So pretty much basically my training is going to be based off of this sheet. And I'm just going to go and extend off of it. So what I did is I'll re-show you guys. So my PRV for the month is always 2000. I never make my goal any lower than that. And if I don't hit it, then it's okay. But I have made it a point that I'm going to hit it every month, 2,000. That's it, like, period. And then my TWV was literally 2,500 because I wanted to get my promotion, and my GWV was 2,500 because that's what I needed to hit my next promotion level. And then after that, it said teamies. So what I thought was, okay, so I want to add on one teamie. I want to have more teammates and more frontline. So I gave myself the goal to have at least one add-on, but I wanted to have a total of 3 front lines. So I actually added on 2 more front lines this month, which was exceeding my goal of 1. And I had a total of 3. So, and then for my total active front line, I have, how many do I have? I have 5 front lines, and three of them are active this month. And my promotion, I got it. And then my training and coaching was literally, it was real simple. It was just to help my teammates realize they too can afford to get back to customers without, spending over their budget, and also letting them know, like, they too can hit their different promotions and their goals. And then I also did a self-care place where I said I wanted to take care of myself with staying ahead of my business ideas and my materials and keeping myself organized, because I have a hard time with that. So this system literally came into place. Like, I just wrote all this down and I spoke it into the truth. So once I said I wanted to be more organized, I wanted to have my ideas organized and keep my materials and businesses kept ahead, it literally just went into motion. I am literally ahead of, like, with all of my sample ideas. I'm ahead with all of my samples that if I need to extend them out for a little while, I can. So I don't have to keep spending out every month to have those samples. So that's kind of how I kept ahead with those different things. And then I came up with the idea of the 3-2-1 system. So I know it says 3-2-1. We don't start with the 3, we start with the 1. So the 1 is, okay, so first I want to explain what it is, sorry. So pretty much it's just a 3-step system, and it's just pretty much a basis to start off with your business. So it gives you a focal point to start with. And then it helps you keep your business organized, and it helps you to keep a budget and to stick with a budget for your business. So the first number, it stands for customer appreciation. So we all know that our customers are our most important aspect of our business. So the different ways we can spoil them, just for like some examples, you could do like mail outs, and keep them within a budget, which I'll get to that. That is going to be I think that's my second topic. But keep everything within a budget. You can do mail outs. You can use your perpetual reward off of your party. And the way that I use my perpetual reward is I give it away on my VIP page, and people can get an item or get like a Scentsy system for half price. And people are really seriously excited when they can literally get 3 wax bars and a whole big warmer for half the price. And then they freak out about it. So if you're just starting out and you don't have a lot to really give away your perpetual reward under your VIP page and your VIP party. Always have your VIP party have a page and have a party going to be able to give that away. Also, you can, even if you do, like, say you want to do like a fragrance flower, you could use that as a giveaway, and it would be free. And I think total would be $16 with shipping and tax and with a reduced price. So, you could do that stuff, or you could just do like wax molds, wax felts, different scratch sniff stickers are a great way to get scents out to people. Guys, literally, I can load my envelope with so many scent stickers, send it out to everybody, and I literally have 12 scents I can send out to people, and it's 1 stamp, and I can even add more. I'm going to get to that. Somebody said about they can't get rewards under a party. I'm going to get to that too. Also, guys, the Scent of the Month kit is a great thing to utilize. So it is a tax write-off. So what I do is I use 1 bar and I get at least 54 felt samples to be able to send out for the Scent of the Month and ship those out as a little thank you as well. So just like try to find ways for you to be able to appreciate your customers. So that's always number one. Your number one priority is your customers. Okay, so my second topic is your business. So so you want to ask yourself, how do I make it flourish, and like what do I need to make it flourish? So some different things you could do, like I kind of hit on this a little bit with number one. Like I said, it all kind of intertwines. You can get 24-cent felt from Walmart, literally cut out squares, whatever shape you want, and make it easy for you to do it. However, if you can't make it labor intensive, don't make it labor intensive. Even if you want to just order stickers, you can order stickers, and you can have 70 stickers to hand out to somebody and get multiples. You could get like a bunch of them for like $9 pretty much. Also, you can go in the consultant store. You can get felts that are pre-made, and I believe they're like $9 for 100 of them, or $6, something like that. And then you can, just do things like that to be able to get back to people and stay within a budget. Just choose your one thing, pretty much. Stay within a budget, even if you just have to order 1 wax bar that's $6. Get your 24-cent felt and send it out. So I'm reading my side note, guys, sorry. Oh, okay, so yeah, I was just saying, you don't have to, like, keep in mind that you don't have to have all of these materials and all of the items, which that'll bring us to our, like, 10% rule. So I follow this rule a lot. So the 10% rule, it's key for me to be able to keep within a budget. So if I sell, say I sell, or my paycheck, I want to say my paycheck, say I get like a $300 paycheck. I want to do $30 for business supplies. It's not impossible because I am able to do it. I actually did it with my $300 paychecks before this. You definitely want to use your party rewards. If you have don't be afraid to not have a party hit rewards. If you don't, stay within the 10% rule, because a lot of people, somebody just said it, they get active every month, but they don't have a party that hits rewards that they can use rewards for. So that's where the 10% rule comes in, guys. That's your fallback. If you don't have a party and you can't get your items in, use that 10% rule and stay within it. So that's why I say, if you even have to do things by hand, like I do it by hand and get your things out to your customers. Stay within your budget. You can do it. We all have ideas. I literally get a lot of my ideas from Nicole. She is my accountability partner. Get you an accountability partner too. Michelle told me about an accountability partner, and I started looking right away. I actually was kind of filling through, and Nicole was my person. You definitely want to find that. They will keep you going. They will give you ideas on how you can keep things budget friendly and keep going. And then so if you do have a party that hits rewards, say it's only a party that hits 200. I still don't have a party. If you don't have a party, Nikki, that's okay. Just stay within the 10% rule. You said you got active every month. Just use that $20 in your 10% rule and get what you can for business supplies to give back. Wax felt samples are honestly the best way to go. They are the cheapest way to go, and you can still get product out to people. If you do have a party that hits rewards, you can utilize the free product, and say you want to do, like, to this month, I'm wanting to send out a spa day package for people. So I get my spa day package ready, and the things I'm going to send out are a sugar scrub, a Scentsy soak, and I want to get a fragrance mist, and I have enough rewards to be able to get them free. And then I just get my supplies as cheap as I can off of Amazon or in bulk or however. So it's pretty basic. It's not really anything crazy. You know, and don't be afraid to, the thing that I was afraid to do, guys, I was afraid to message people. So the number one rule with this is don't be afraid. That is literally like something that I've taught myself, is not to be afraid. Don't be afraid to get a no. Don't be afraid to have somebody be like, just leave me alone. Like, that's their thing to deal with. Like Michelle tells me, bless and release. Literally, you want to bless and release them. And I get a lot of my ideas from Michelle, I'm not going to lie. This I just kind of came up with because it works for me. And you want to push yourself, guys. That's the big thing. Get out of your comfort zone. You really don't want to stay in your comfort zone, because I noticed once I was staying in my comfort zone, my sales plummeted, and I was not having that. I was starting to build up to the point where I would hit at least 1,000 in sales, and then I was going back down. So, you know, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Even if it takes you a while, if you want this to work, get out of that comfort zone. And my last topic for the training is pretty much like, take care of yourself. So find a way to spoil yourself for reaching whatever goal it is that you reached. Say it was you just wanted to get active for the month. You're like, holy crap, I got active for the month. Find a way. If you like your wine, sit with your wine on your back porch, drink it. You know, or if it's buying Scentsy, if there's something you want to buy from Scentsy, buy it for yourself. Celebrate yourself. Do not ignore yourself. That is the one thing you cannot do, because if you ignore yourself and you burn yourself out and you don't give yourself credit, you're going to crash and burn. You really have to take care of yourself. Whatever way it is, find at least one day out of the month to Jackie, out of the month to just take care of yourself. Find a reward system. Find something for you. And like they were saying in the beginning, part of this is you want to take care of your team as well. Make sure that they're, I guess, on the same page as you, so that you all can work together, because it really is a team effort. So, you know, I'm not saying you don't have to put yourself last, but it's definitely a topic that you definitely want to celebrate yourself. So, I mean, I really didn't have a lot to talk about, but I figured it was just the basics, and I'll give it back to Michelle and Tiffany now. That's all I really have to say, guys. So I'm not going to really expand it out any longer. I don't want to just keep going. I like to repeat myself. So whoever wants to go next.
You did a fantastic job. I'm super proud of you. I was reading some of the comments over there, and when you were talking about an accountability partner, that is crucial to your business. I will tell you that. My business did not start and flourish until I went to California and I met Tiffany in California at SFR. 100% honest and true. I will go back and I will look, because that was in July of 2018. I will go back and look at my numbers and compare them to now, to then, to now, and post it on my team page and let you see. We literally talk. Well, we talk all day. That's just us. I mean, we talk all day. But that's the relationship that we have formed. That's the bond that we have formed. We talk about business. We talk about Scentsy. We talk about our lives. I mean, we talk about everything. I can pick up the phone right now and call her and say, Tiffany, I need 300 more PRV to get to my 2,000. And you know what she's going to say? Tell me what you're going to do to get it and send me a screenshot of it whenever you got it. You know, so I mean, you have to have that person that is going to hold you accountable. Don't just say, Tiffany's my accountability partner, and then 2 weeks from now say, oh yeah, Tiffany is my accountability partner, but we haven't really talked that much. If you want to have a true accountability partner, you must communicate every single day. I will tell you that. every single day. If it's not anything but to pick up the phone and text that person and say, hey, how you doing today? You know, what's one goal that you have for today? Or how's your kids doing today? Or how did Eli do in therapy today? Or, you know, something like that. You need to know what's going on in their life. You literally need to know that the person that I messaged on the way to the hospital was Tiffany and Felicia. They were the first person. I dug my phone out from in between my legs in my pocketbook, and you know, I literally was like, I'm in an ambulance on the way to the hospital. You know, I'm kind of freaking out here, but you know, those are the people that you need. You need people that are close to you. Felicia brought the flowers that you guys bought for me, and I mean, that was just, I can't even begin to tell y'all how much that means to me. But you got to have these people in your life that through thick and thin, they're going to be there. No matter what, they're your bumper person. When you have a VIP page, that's the only person in this world. Hint, hint, there's some new standards coming. There's the only person in this world that needs to be on your VIP page that is a consultant. If you have a VIP page, that's a private group. You need one bumper person that you would literally trust with your life to have on there. And I'm just telling y'all that. But I mean, find that partner. Find, you know, we have pages intermingled, okay? If it's somebody that's not on Scented Shells, go over to Tiffany's page. Most of our leaders here are, and most of you guys are leaders on here, and you're on Sunshine Shells. I cannot say that to save my life. But you guys are on that page, and if you're not asked to be on that page, it's for our leads and above. That's a combination of both of our teams, because we felt like through these Tuesday night sparks that you guys are making a bond together just as much as Tiffany and I are making a bond. So if there's somebody that you see that's over on, you know, Sunshine Sense, then, you know, definitely bond with them. You get to know them through these weekly team hangouts that we have. And I mean, those are the people that you want to connect with. If it's working, that's the one that you need to work with. That is the person that you need to make sure that you're getting in contact with, and reach out to them. Don't be scared to do that. Literally, don't be scared to do that. Tiffany and I were thrown into a hotel room together for a week, so we had to get to love each other. But that was a no-brainer. I met her at Taco Bell. I mean, what's not to love about your first person that you meet at Taco Bell? I mean, come on. But anyhow, you have to meet those. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm going to let Tiffany talk and kind of wrap it up for us tonight.
No, I seriously loved everything you said. And I have been like really searching for a goal sheet. And you can ask Michelle, like I kind of like made ones and I like have not loved it at all. I like literally balled it up in the trash, threw it away. So that's where that went. But I love the one that you printed out. So I need you to share that on the Sunshine Shell page. I can't, it's a tongue twister. It really is, but I love it. But
That was the best name ever.
but I do need you to share that. And then I know you did an outline, so can you post your outline too? Because I want to start using that system, the 3-2-1 system, with some of my training. And I would love to add that into some of my like coaching forms. Well, it's not a coaching form, but like my topics that I share with my group. So I love everything you said, and you literally did so amazing. But I'm gonna highlight on the self-care part because I love that you mentioned that. And I don't think that so many people really like take care of themselves. This business is so easy to get burnt out on. We go so hard, either it's for our customers or it's for that new recruit or it's for our team. And it's hard, like y'all, if you're not taking care of yourself, it's hard to stay afloat. It's hard to feel like you are putting value into something when you're draining, because a lot of us have families, like we all have families outside of our business. So if you're not taking care of yourself, then you're going to drain in every single possible way. So make sure that you have something for you. What do you like to do, like when you get really stressed out? And I'm going to call Brandy out right now because she's like the perfect example of all of this. But Brandy knows that when Brandy gets really stressed out, she can call me and be like, hey, I'm extremely stressed out. I just need you to talk to me and tell me one thing I need to do with my business. She did it today, y'all. She literally called me and she said, hey, like, I just need you to tell me, what do I need to do with my business today? Like my one thing that I can do. And I told her, so have that person that you can literally just be like, hey, like I'm having like an anxiety attack right now, or I am not okay right now. Like, what do I need to do in my business? And Brandy did it, and she took the rest of the day off. So I think that a lot of times we feel like we have to go so hard, and I just realized that my vacuum is not in this spot, and I have no idea where my kids took it. So sorry about that. I just like laser focus. But I think that we just really need to be like, okay, one thing a day. You don't have to work 5 hours a day on your business. If you're working 5 hours a day on your business, we're not doing it right. I literally work for like, I said, Michelle, we talk from 8:30 to 9 in the morning. We FaceTime. And I ask her what she's doing in her business. And she tells me, and then I tell her what I'm doing in my business. And then we check back in around noon. And then I call her when I go to get my kids. So, and then after 2, like I'm really done. And I watch Bravo half the day anyways, if we're being completely honest. So just know that you don't have to work like 5 hours a day on your business. Like do one task. One task that's gonna like make you money. What is it gonna be? It's end of month. So my task today was to finish my PRV. And then my task tomorrow is to get PRV to put in on the 1st. That's literally my 2 tasks that I'm doing for the next 2 days. And I did that. I got $250 in orders today. Um, so just kind of like break it down, like Jackie just said, and then take care of yourself. I was horrible at that. And I started watching Bravo at night because I love Bravo. I love the Housewives. I love like Vanderpump Rules. That's me. So I watched that, and I get me a glass of wine and I take a bath. That is literally what I do. My door's locked. My kids cannot come in. My husband cannot come in. I'm not making anybody's lunches. I'm not folding anybody's laundry. I'm not responding to anybody's text messages on my team page until after I get out. And then I just take that minute for me, and I watch literally like 1 or 2 episodes in the bath. So, just take care of yourself and just find what works for you. That
Block
was a lot.
scheduling
I'm
would
really
be
sorry. I feel like I just
Right.
really
I agree.
Tiffany is the queen of block scheduling, so she needs to do that's a Tuesday night sparks. Put that down. Excuse me, I'll put
I
it down.
can't. I can't. I don't know where my Apple Pen is.
Pencil is. Your Apple Pencil is gone. Be right back down.
Y'all, I bought. Michelle told me. I should have known. I should have
Still
never done
recorded,
this.
remember this. Don't say that.
Yeah, I should have never done this. But Michelle was like, "Hey, you should go get an Apple Pen so we can like talk on our iPads and like share notes." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea." This sucker was like $115, and I lost it. Y'all know how many times I've lost this iPad pen, like this Apple Pen? I think I've lost it every single day, and it's been gone for like 2 months now. I have no idea where it's at. None.
And that's
None
what
at
we're
all.
here for. That's what accountability's for. Go find your pen.
Yeah, okay, well, I have looked in every single section of my house, and it's MIA. Like, I don't know where it's at.
It's
I
okay.
told her I was just gonna get the cheap one off Amazon, and I was just gonna buy all those because I can just buy that for $20 and then I'll lose it, and I can just get a new one, and I won't be busting out $115. I could have bought like 12 of those. Like
Yes, Jackie. Ask Eli and ask Ellie Grace where. No, ask
Eli can't talk. That's the worst part about this whole situation. Be like,
Ask Tegan. She's the sassy one. She's probably got it hidden somewhere.
Y'all, Tegan has this thing when we talk in the morning. We're still recording, so y'all are just gonna listen. But Tegan has this thing, and she'll talk to Michelle, and she'll put her to her phone, and she'll start smiling. And she just like gives Michelle kisses on the phone. It's the cutest thing.
She loves me. But tonight was amazing. I'm going to stop the recording. Does anybody have any questions before we stop the recording? No? No? Let me look at all your faces. No? No answers. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.